Hey, what's up? I'm back, Natty J _stylist. Make sure you follow Speak Your Ish. You are tuned in to Speak Your Ish. It's just like it sounds, Speak Your Ish with 2 H's. I've been on here all day talking about I need to get my subscribers up, so y'all subscribe to my channel. I got too many followers on here not to have not enough on YouTube, so help me out, y'all. And I am sitting here with this beautiful, beautiful young lady. Tell everybody who you are.
Peace, everyone. My name is Kiana Flowers. I am Kiana, Queen of Queens, Woman King. Thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell everybody how they can follow you and listen to your music.
You can follow me at Kiana, Kiana Flowers, FLOWERS.com for anything you need. Music, videos, merch. It's all on KianaFlowers.com.
All right, Kiana Flower, you heard her. I seen your merch. I like that hoodie you got. It's white, and tell me about the concept of that. I liked the wording that was on it.
So, Mind Heavy, I established it. When I was in high school, in middle school, I was with a record label. Okay. So, when things ended with that, I came up with Mind Heavy because it describes my music. It describes just me as a whole. I tend to like to be in deep thought and concept of what I talk about. Okay. So Mind Heavy, the cat with the glasses represent knowledge, intelligence, swift thinking. So that's what it all draws to.
How long have you been an artist?
This marks my 11th year.
11th year. So you said you were signed and when you were in high school?
Yeah.
How was that?
High school. It was great. It was a great experience. I was signed to Down to Earth Entertainment. We was a partnership with Monkey Boy ENT.
Okay.
So it was great. I got to open up for Levy, Bone Thugs and Harmony when I was young. So it was a good experience as a youngster to be able to be on stage with those greats at this time.
Right. Well, how would you say your career is now versus then?
Now, I would say the only difference is the knowledge that I have.
Okay.
You know, being so young with the record label is more do what you're told.
Right.
So you don't know the business aspect of it or how it navigates. So with me being on this side of it, it's like me actually learning the music.
Gotcha.
Plus the business side and networking and all of that.
What would you have to say to somebody that's young and just did the same thing you did, sign with a label as a young artist and not really knowing the business side of it?
I would say first, definitely discover if that's your purpose. And if that's your purpose and you know it's your purpose, then you would be driven to learn all you need to learn and keep going in it. So that's literally like all my content that you see, most of the videos that you see, but all the content on Instagram, Facebook, all that I learned to do on my own because I knew that's what you needed to have as an artist. So definitely find out if it's for you. If it's for you, you're going to be willing to put in that work because it's a lot of work that comes with it.
What do you have going on now? What you working on? Any new projects?
Most definitely. So, on Valentine's Day, I have a project featuring me, Playboy, and D3.
Okay.
And it's called Smoke Session. Gotcha. It will be released on Valentine's Day.
Okay, I seen that too.
Yeah, so,
hey y'all.
Peace, everyone.
That's cool. Did you already have that out with Playboy, but was that already in the making?
No,
because he's coming to Landshark on.
Oh yeah, it was already.
Okay, so that's crazy. That's crazy. You gonna be there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna perform that?
Yes.
Okay. What was the motivation behind it?
For me personally, like I said, most of my music, it has to do with always my spiritual concept. And for me, it was about being diverse and going into an atmosphere and still holding my own and having some fun with it.
Right.
So I loved it. Like when you guys hear it, it's definitely a party jam.
Okay. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it. Were you at the Big Helping Friends event?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you, I've been asking everybody the same question because I feel like there were people in the room that usually don't connect with each other for whatever reason. But I just feel like people were vibing different. Like it was a unity thing. People weren't so into themselves. They was really actually listening to people perform.
Absolutely. It was definitely a vibe. And like for me, it's always how you guys did a great job setting it up.
Stage performance is very important. How do you, keep your stage performance on point?
Practice. With one thing that I do take from when I was with a label is practice. With a label, before I could actually go into the studio and record, like I would have to practice in the basement of the building for at least 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. So
why so long?
Because when you go in the studio, even though I was with the label, my manager at that time always instilled me like, naturally, you got to pay for this. Mm-hmm. So when you go in there, it's no joking around. It's no, I need to overdo this. I mean, kick it out. Right. And the only way you can kick it out if you know it.
Right. So y'all heard that? Y'all got to practice. So when you get in that booth, you ready to go. When we say mindset, are you like a spiritual person or? I mean, I'm spiritual, so I was just scrolling through your page and looking how, you were saying like your mindset and, manifesting things and things like that. Cause I feel like a lot of people are on that wavelength in 2024. How do you manifest things and stay grounded with everything that's going on around me? Because it's hard for me. Like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna, do my, whatever my ritual is, and then I'll fall off.
For me, honestly, spirituality, the whole journey of spirituality is uniquely designed to how you are as a person. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm a big person on no push, no pull.
What does that mean? No push, no pull.
So for me is to manifest something. First, I need to clearly identify what I want, and then I'll work and then will towards it. But as things come, I don't push. Mm-hmm. I don't pull. I just work.
Okay.
And what comes out is what was supposed to be manifested for me.
Gotcha. So you don't dwell on the outcome.
Mm-mm. And
I just let it naturally
knowing
flow.
You has a big, like I said, it's so unique that you definitely got to know you first. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when you know you'll see everything that goes on around you, but you're not moved by it. You're not pushed by it. You don't pull it towards you because what's made for you is meant for you.
Now, I also see that you perform out of town. So how is performing out of NAP versus doing shows that are not here?
The only difference I would say honestly is because it's new eyes that see me, it's still love wherever I go.
Okay.
And what comes out is what was supposed to be manifested for me.
Gotcha. So you don't dwell on the outcome.
Mm-mm.
And I just let it naturally
knowing
flow.
You has a big, like I said, it's so unique that you definitely got to know you first. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when you know you'll see everything that goes on around you, but you're not moved by it. You're not pushed by it. You don't pull it towards you because what's made for you is meant for you.
Now, I also see that you perform out of town. So how is performing out of NAP versus doing shows that are not here?
The only difference I would say honestly is, because it's new eyes that see me, it's still love wherever I go. And it's just more of, me getting to experience their atmosphere. Right. So I get to take, some ideas that I see from them and as well as a give and a share type thing. So, it's just about the different part of a journey. I like touching different lands. That's how I feel like. Right. And seeing different things.
Do you feel like that's important as an artist to perform other than in your city?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's important because you're taking your city somewhere else. Right. And everywhere, like every time I used to go to Atlanta, the main thing they announce is like, we got Kiana from Indianapolis coming here once again. So it sheds light on our city when we go.
Do you think that's why NAP isn't on the map as far as artistry goes? Because not enough people travel outside of NAP to put the name out there?
I would say, yeah, but it's a certain way that we should travel. Like if we have more, like a tours that travel, artists, a big tour bus from top artists from any, or just artists in general, because I feel like we got so many artists here, like a tour, and we all go to these different cities.
All go as a collective.
Auntie House?
I have heard about it.
Yeah. I think it's coming here, or I don't know who is Auntie House. Like, I don't know. I can't tell if it's somebody from here or if it's somebody from out of town or somebody. I don't know who is Auntie House.
I don't know, but I have heard about it.
Yeah, it's like trending. It really is. It's I think it's a dope concept. I'm shitty. I ain't think of it. For real.
You already got a lot of things that you just.
I know. And I'm thankful for my platform and thankful for the artists that come and, fuck with me, because I don't even know how I got it. I just one day was like, okay, I'm a bartender and I'm gonna do an open mic. So as each year went on, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then getting these new partners that I'm working with, I had to like get rid of everybody on my team because they wasn't serving me and serving my purpose. Like I still love them, but they were like using Meet the Brand for themselves and not even inviting me into the room that they were walking in.
Right.
So, and people were calling me and they're like, Maddie, where are you at? I thought you was going to be here. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know if I can see that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just funny how people will just use your platform or use your name and not even include you in it. Like, why would y'all do that?
I mean, sometimes that comes along with the game.
I guess.
But just like you said, you know what to do. Sometimes you have to restart. And like you said, it's no hard feelings or nothing. We're not on the same page. We're not walking the same journey. So we have to depart.
Exactly. That's all you gotta learn how to just tell people and cut it off and move on, because people will hinder you from, I think it's just like energy suckers, or I don't know if they just sent to knock you off your square or what, but just stay away. You trying to go on the path here and stay on it. But I'm a big person of making the best of what path I'm on.
Absolutely.
And some people be like, oh, I'm going through this, going through that. Okay, well, make the best out of your situation. Cause that's there's nothing else to do.
Absolutely. Like, I'm like that big, like, even when it comes to simple things like driving, sometimes you be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, I said, you know what? Maybe this happened because if I was at another part during another time, something would have happened.
Right.
So maybe, people like, take everything always work in your favor.
You gotta rehearse. You gotta be ready. You're gonna jump on the stage. You gotta be ready because you don't know who's watching you. You never know what's gonna happen.
Never. I can give you a time I went to Atlanta, and shout out to Carlos Brown. He does the Rock the Mics in Atlanta. When I first got there, he was like, and I have like vaults and vaults of music.
Right.
I could not think of it.
Crazy how your mind will really go blank on you when you are not ready.
Man, so now I'm ready, boy. I'll be rapping all the time just in case. When I went back, I told my manager, I said, all right, from here on out, I want y'all to just be like, spit something. Just do it out of nowhere. So yeah, it's very important to always be ready.
Yeah, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
Yeah, that's exact words to say. That's great.
Tell me about your staff.
Oh, my staff. So my dad gave me this. My dad passed away 2 years ago. But on the staff, it has a lot of the leaders and mentors that I listen to, like Dr. Henry Clark, Malcolm X, and it has a lot of sayings on there just for me to stay mindful of my placement. Even though I do music, I always tell people for me it's more than music. So if a person listens to my songs, like, there's always a message in it. I don't care what, even Smoke Session has a message in it. And what I study, the people that I study keep me grounded in my position in music.
What's your influence in music? Who person?
Number one, Nina Simone. Just her statue of what she spoke about in her music, not being moved or changed by how music changed. She stayed strong in what she felt like she needed to talk about, regardless if it was looked at as a discussion of argument or that's not what's entertainment. She stayed steady on her sound. She stayed steady on her message, and she stayed steady on her movement and music. So she's my number one.
Okay. Who's number two?
Lauren.
Yes, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. I listened to, when I found the Miseducation album, I was in 6th grade. And I listened to that for a good 3 years straight.
Yeah.
The only thing I
You
listened
have
to.
to tell your younger self, to give your younger self some advice for the moments you have right now.
Don't overstep your boundaries, little kid.
What you mean by that? Don't overstep your boundaries.
My younger self, has a overly helping heart. And it's not that it's dangerous. It's just that you have to be wise when you're overly. Guys, I have a song that came out today. It's called Forever They Lie. Forever They Lie. It's on, all platforms. Thanks to my manager for reminding me.
Shout out to her manager who's sitting here with us.
Michelle.
You can't see her, but she
You
is.
can't see her, she don't. Michelle Lyles. One of the best managers I know. But no, just keep on supporting each other. Keep building each other. Like most people say, like, if we're for each other, then who could be against us?
Right, exactly. Just support.
That's
Just
it.
support. Come out.
For each other.
We're gonna see, she gonna be out. I know she's gonna be out All-Star, but for sure, come check her out Wednesday at Land Sharks on Valentine's Day. She's dropping her new song. Make sure you check her out. She's super dope, a super individual. Her music is bomb. She's just a bomb individual altogether. Let them know one more time where they can follow you.
You can follow me at Kiana, Kiana Flowers, FLOWERS.com. You can type that in even on Instagram or Facebook, and then my actual Instagram will pop up. I want to thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. You are a dope individual.
Thank you.
You're doing so much in the city.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It makes me feel so good. It warms my heart.
No.
All right. Well, I'm Natty J, Natty J_stylist. Make sure y'all follow Speak Your Ish at Speak Your Ish, just like it sounds, with 2 H's. Subscribe to me. Subscribe. I need to get my subscribers up. And tune in. This is not the last that you'll see of her. We gonna pop out and we gonna do the thing. Thank you so much for touching my stage. I appreciate you. And we are out.